not a winner.
Yes, you are. Oh no! Savage is Blinks and not
Hey.
Onslaught.
Wait, what? What?
How?
What is Blinks doing here?
Blinks!
Huh?
Get
What's wrong?
get here! Get.
No!
Dark,
This
dark,
is mine!
dark
This is
fucks.
mine! This is my place! This is my place! This is mine now!
You all are misbehaving again.
I'm sorry.
It's mandated.
It is mandated.
It is the mandated mischief.
Yes.
Blinks deserves to be here more than Onslaught, but you know.
What?
Blinks deserves to be in the timeout corner.
There, fixed.
Yeah. Put him in the timeout corner.
As if I'd ever let him exist in a world where he's not God.
True.
Yes. So, we don't really need to go over changes in downtime because the last episode was literally all of 10 seconds because the server was exploding. So we don't have to worry about any of that this week.
Your I think your King of the Castle add-on is still on, by the way, Christy.
Ah, shit. I gotta take that off.
Yeah.
I just turned off visibility for it.
So, I will just do the recap this time instead of asking one of you to do it. We left off last time with you all having just finished your breakfast, and you were on your way to the Lord Mayor's residence because you had an appointment with him for 7 o'clock in the morning to see about purchasing some land that you could convert into private use.
Let's go.
Prison.
Whoa.
Prison time.
So let me...
I'm dog.
You're dumb.
Jailers.
Me?
And Savage, I will give you door permissions again. However, I don't know if I gave it to you, so if you click on a door... Is that you clicking on the door?
It's working.
Okay, then.
It's
you
not
can
making a
stop.
noise.
Thank
Yeah, it's because
God.
I turned off the sound because I couldn't trust anyone with the sound. So
Valid.
That's beautiful.
You said you watched other people play Pathfinder, and some people just religiously click the doors once in a while.
yeah, they do.
I was not alone.
No, you're not alone in your attention span. However, you all have just finished your breakfast, and you have an hour to do what you would like to do before the meeting.
The meeting with the
Lord Mayor.
Okay, because we technically have 2 today.
The necromancer.
Necromancer.
Next.
Next.
She isn't.
How long of a walk is it to get there?
To the Necromancer or to the Lord Mayor?
The
The Lord Mayor, that's only about a 20-minute walk.
Help.
Oh, so essentially 40 minutes to do what we want.
Yes. And yes.
I am
Technically a
going
little
to
less than that because we want to be a little early.
I am going to use my hour to relentlessly look for that good-for-nothing hype man who abandoned me in this city without a translator.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Technically,
well,
you only have 40 minutes.
That's fine.
you can announce that end character because you're all at the table.
Okay, he announces it, but it's in a language only one person understands.
What does he say? Like, does he actually say "good for nothing" translate?
He's like, I need to go find I need to go find him. He owes me an entire silver piece.
Oh, he stole from you?
No.
And wait, are you stealing from him?
No.
I'm.
Life debt. You know how it works. You know how it
Who's
Oh.
stealing? Who's stealing?
Wait, are you
Someone's
extorting him?
stealing?
No.
Is someone stealing? Who's stealing?
I don't
Am I
think
stealing?
anyone's stealing. I hope.
Nope.
A life debt is worth 1 silver?
Yeah, roundabouts.
I have 1 silver. Do you want it?
No.
I can give you. I can give you 1.
It's about settling a grudge.
Oh.
What's a
Oh,
grudge?
okay.
I thought I
Yeah,
heard
you
this.
can go. You can go looking for him, or we can actually help you find him.
Right. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
I heard Ribbon say, "What's a grudge?" and I thought it was, "Here's a grudge," and she just like slaps one on the table, like, like it's as if it's like a fucking dwarven rune or some shit. You can just
Oh my god.
Whenever anyone ever says grudge, I have to fucking hold myself back with every willpower I
that
have.
one's going in the book.
Oh yeah, I was gonna pester Kilt to add that pop-out window.
You can wait.
I'll ask again later.
Are there any more deeds that we need to do outside of Onslaught's particular ones?
No.
Oh! I need a briefcase
Oh. Yeah, that can be arranged.
for business.
Business.
Put them in a suit and tie.
Well, they have.
They're already in
They
suit
already
and tie.
have the suit and tie, actually.
They have a suit and tie.
Yes.
No!
Uh-huh.
No! I have a tie. I don't have a suit. Can we get a
So we
suit?
gotta get you a suit and a briefcase.
Is
Yes.
the,
Yeah.
is
Maybe
the
a
dog
hat.
Is the dog supposed to be a secretary now?
They actually understand business quite well. It's kind of interesting.
Can you carry the briefcase?
In my mouth.
If it could also be a tent if it's like a normal size briefcase.
I think Savage.
This is what happens when you miss a couple sessions.
I was just imagining the fucking dog dragging his suitcase halfway across the ground in a suit.
Valaka, I have a question.
Yeah.
How does a dog wear pants?
Very
it would
carefully.
stop right about that. Like, you see how your texture changes? So it would stop about
No.
there.
I can't turn my neck that far.
Oh, okay. So you have like a texture
Oh, wait,
change that goes from
wait a
about
minute.
there.
Wait a minute. No,
Are-
nope.
Are
Can't do
not
it.
all 4 limbs? Their legs?
No, just the back limbs, just the back limbs.
Technically, the purpose
You
of
do it.
pants is to cover your genitalia.
Yeah, so you do
What's
it
that?
the anthropomorphized animal way. So it's like she pauses. It's just like a little appearance of a little knives appears as though they were standing on 2 legs, and then a pair of pants just.
Oh!
So you do it there, and then you'd put the
What-
suit jacket there, and then
Who are
you
you?
put a little.
Why are you here?
uh,
Why do you look like me?
They're just a figment of my imagination.
I
Are we
thought I was
all
a figment
figment
of
of
your
your image?
I He looks a little sad. I hope not.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
Onslaught is
I
going to
Don't like
lean in.
this story.
Onslaught is going to lean into the person next to them and whisper, "I'm starting to suspect that they aren't what they look like."
You see,
He's
You see
seen it.
Wayfinder look at him, like, just pause, just turn at him, like, tilt his head.
It's hard to tell if that was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, they talk and think as though they're real people, but they're really just how I imagine they would be. And kind of just like my intrusive thoughts, like spilling out and, affecting the real world. It's kind of a problem, but,
I don't think I'm that.
what?
How do I know if I don't think I'm that?
From the
hard to
other side of the
tell.
door, you all hear, "Could you all enter here, please?"
I don't know. Is he paying us?
This is the person who,
No, he knows.
runs the...
Onslaught knows.
It
Question
is
mark.
good to see you all again. I have important news.
News?
He places a bag of coins on the counter and pushes it across.
So he is paying us. I knew it. See?
You all must
What's
find
that?
a new place to live.
What's in
Oh,
the bag?
we're getting evicted?
Yes.
Who takes the gold? We do something wrong?
No.
Is there a reason?
We will be leaving shortly.
We?
The business. The establishment.
Oh.
Where are you going?
You know what, Kel? I can't understand what he's saying, but leans over the table. Is he lying?
As you try to lean over the table, there's a little energy wall that bops you in the head.
I was leaning over the table at the table, Kel, at you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
Does
a
Would you,
sense-
have to
you
go get our
like
stuff?
to,
Yes, I
okay.
Just remember that it's a blind roll.
would. I have hundreds of eyes. It's impossible to be
Hold
blind.
on.
I grow eyes in my hair. On the regular.
And they do look good. Dang.
Those are our eyeballs.
Yeah,
Those are
they're
Okay.
eyeballs.
Hold on. I'm rolling for you.
Okay. Whoa.
Costume.
So, Onslaught, you believe them.
Well, I don't know what he said, so I guess I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we have to go get the goblins? Because they're in the room.
Oh, yes, you should probably get those.
Yeah, where are you moving to?
Oh, I don't know. Not yet, anyways.
Ah,
That's not my decision.
that's rough, buddy. Hopefully you land somewhere nice.
One can only hope.
So we aren't going hunting for my blood debt. Unbelievable.
Do you have any
Anyways, you need to
recommendations?
be... No, I have no recommendations. I recommend that you be out of here within the next 30 minutes.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, open the door. Open the
Oh,
door.
it was nice knowing you.
It was nice knowing you as well.
It was nice living here. Take care wherever you go from here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Go to room.
And you go to room to find the gobos huddled in their corner asleep.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say you find the gobbles dead.
Little guys.
No, that sounds like something that would happen in my games.
Sorry, guys. You gotta move, inns. So you gotta get up.
Oh.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Be gentle with them. Don't.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, so gotta head out.
And they'll all get up and kind of go.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I didn't know about this until literally just now. So we're gonna have to find a new place to live. But if the meeting goes well, then we might already have one. So.
She gets on up. Awesome, walking on out.
Oh, I'm glad I hadn't made any furniture yet.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Good thing we didn't unpack.
And as
True.
you walk through back into the main room, you,
Hmm?
Phallic, yes.
Yeah.
And he will pull out a small stone with a cartoonish rendition of his own face on it.
You draw this?
No. Here you are. And he will slide it across the counter.
She'll blink slightly.
I thought I wasn't supposed to.
She still takes it.
I thought I wasn't supposed to show your face around. Or
Oh, well, this is technically not my face. It's a little cartoonish drawing of me, you know. It's not actually me.
oh, okay.
It's not a realistic rendition of myself.
She, with all of the muscles she can manage, tries to smile and only moves slightly.
You'll
I'll
give a
cherish it forever.
forced smile. Yes. Cherish it until you want to see me again. Not too soon. Just use the stone when you need a place, and I might be able to come get all of you, or one of you, or whoever uses the stone, really.
Is it for like emergencies or just like, oh dang, we need a nice place to stay?
Use it if you want a nice place to stay. However, the same rules apply.
She nods.
I was gonna say so. Can you summon it in the middle of a swamp in the middle of nowhere?
Who knows?
Next to a giant castle that's been abandoned for a long period of time?
How should I name this item?
Dirk Stone.
Okay.
Dirk.
Just call it a Hearthstone.
That's his name.
I know, I just
Did you just realize
Sorry.
who this guy is?
I just had really huge flashbacks, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know why it's always appearing as a container right now, but I'll worry about that later. Dirk Stone.
However, you will not be able to use it for the first week after we have evicted you, which we have just done. Please do not use it at all until that 1 week is up.
Okay.
How do you use the stone? Do you rub it like a lantern?
I hope that we see each other soon, but not too soon for your definition.
He nods.
She'll give a little wave. It's very small, but this is the most energy that she has physically shown probably in a while.
Stay safe, Dirk, Dirk.
Bye.
All of you.
Yo!
Travel. Night.
What did he say?
All of you be safe.
Bye.
Oh, sorry.
Bye.
I thought. I'm sorry. I thought it was a
And
Chill
you
the
as
fuck
well.
out.
I'm trying
Stop
to
hitting.
leave.
I understand.
it was
Stop
me, it
hitting
was
the
me.
door.
It was me. I didn't realize.
I was about to fucking find Savage.
No, it was actually me. I clicked it once and I was like, huh? Did it not do it? And I clicked it again. It was me. I'm sorry.
I mean, I did it a couple times as per the logs, but it was
You did?
it was purely experimental.
Purely experimental. Of course.
Didn't even hear the sound at first.
I
No.
Man.
It's just
I-
the messages. I didn't hear the sound, dude.
I
I
heard
can hear
I
the
heard
sound.
the sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear the sound.
I
as well.
Weirdly, I can't hear anything including music.
Interesting.
So,
Oh, there you go. I hear it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
all-
you need to hear it. Hold on. No, there we go.
you all step outside of the door into the dark alley. And hold on.
And that bitch ass Wilhelm or whatever his name is right down the alley, standing there.
You all
Oh.
step out of the
Oh my god,
alleyway.
what? He was an endgame boss? I didn't. What the
That
fuck?
that is normally dark. And as you step out into the familiar square, there is no sun. There is only dancing red lights with electricity crackling above all of you. People are out in the streets, staring up at the sky. When you look behind you, at the alleyway you had just come from, it is gone.
Oh,
That's
that's why they were okay.
Is that normal?
No.
No.
Okay.
In
I
the
thought it
distance,
didn't look like it.
you see what is the Lord Mayor's manor. Bits of it rising into the sky and then exploding.
I guess we're not getting that meeting.
Or
Who's that?
No. We need
We
to.
need to go.
I can't see.
Yes.
yes.
Time to flee.
Where do we go?
Good question. Where is safe?
Equestria.
So, as you all see this, people start to run and scream. You all are standing near the center of town. Where do you go?
Kel, is there like an epicenter looking thing, or is it just literally like evenly distributed everywhere?
It is across the entire sky.
The entire sky?
The entire sky. You see nothing but red. Dancing
Shit.
lights and electrical storms firing everywhere.
I don't think there's a place that we can go to.
If the sky is literally freaking out, then the only thing I think of is underground. Flee to the sewers.
The ground.
Yes.
I don't think buildings are supposed to float.
Hey, Sigma!
Okay, time to run.
Kel, I'm sort of presuming, considering how many times I patrolled this city, because of the whole thing, I know where the sewers are.
You know where entrances to sewers are? Yes.
Can I lead them to said sewers?
You can attempt to do so.
I've
I
casted
would like to
dwarf.
attempt. I would like to attempt to do so.
So, Give me a moment.
Effect of the red lights, dude.
It's
Genuinely
actually really
terrifying.
cool.
It is really cool. Very immersive.
It looks a little bit different on my stream for some reason, but
So scary. It's probably because of your dark vision, or lack of. I mean, 'cause I have dark vision, so I'm still seeing.
I think my
Yeah.
my monitor has really a deep color value. I don't know what the fucking thing is. It has a lot of colors, so some of the strobes look like they're like dance lights because it differentiates
That's
really
hilarious.
well. Yeah.
For me, it looks very intimidating.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but for me, it looks a little bit like a disco.
That's hilarious.
The aliens are invading.
Alright, so. People are screaming and yelling as they run to and through the streets. Hearts being knocked over. People calling out for their loved ones. If you want to lead everyone to safety, Wayfinder, I need you to... Well, I need you all to either give me a DC 15 acrobatics or athletics check
Oh
to get through the crowds.
Blind or no blind?
You can roll it open.
Yeah,
Well-
nice. What did you say about at the end? How many?
DC 15.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was just asking for one. One from everyone. Athletics or acrobatics.
Oh my god, I barely made it. Bellica and Onslaught. Sharp.
Okay, so
I'll sharp it. Everyone.
we do have...
Are you suggesting hero points?
We do have hero points.
I don't want to die.
Well, it looks like it's
Can
time for
I-
Onslaught to face his
Can-
destiny and fight the sky.
Can I attempt to help her to give her +1 circumstance?
You would have had to say that. Actually, you... No, and if you wanted to, you
Okay,
need to
very
say
well.
that beforehand. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just roll good.
I'm doomed. It's fate.
That's it. It looks like Onslaught's gonna have to stay behind, intentionally, very heroically, to save Velika.
All of you can see that Onslaught is just not able to push past all of these people. It's a massive crowd. Velika is not able to move agilely through all of this.
I don't want to trample you.
And they just get pulled back as the crowd goes in every direction. However,
Actually,
the rest of you can see...
Velika has warp step right now.
Yes,
I
but this
do.
is pace warp step before I say anything.
They can use fly with it, so I think they.
I can't fly yet.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, as I was saying,
Sorry.
you all see Onslaught and Velika get pulled back in the crowd as you all go in the opposite direction. However, it is not. They are not too far gone. I will allow the both of you to roll again.
Okay. Okay, I guess Onslaught's just shoving people out of the way now.
Yeah,
Like, nope.
You made it.
He just starts whacking people with his big meaty arms.
Onslaught, you just start knocking people aside as they push you further and further away from your goal. Velika, you manage to weave in and out of the crowd now, catching up with the rest of your team as you all continue on. And in the distance behind you, where you had just been, you saw a buildup of electricity as it all sparks through the air. And then you watch as a group of people just vanish in a blinding flash of light.
Static
And nothing is
electricity.
left.
Static electricity is killer on my hair. Because it has eyes in it. You know, because...
Okay,
Okay, alright.
It's
Continuing on
Oh,
down the path, you come to the sewer grate. And you see, Wayfinder, that the sewer grate has actually been shut and locked.
what?
You can either go find another one or attempt a DC 20 athletics check to break it.
Or Sharps, could you pick the lock?
Can Sharps pick the lock?
That is an alternative.
I can also help them. What is your plus ribbon on thievery?
9.
Okay. I'll just help you to try to give you a +1. Is that okay, Kel? For this
If you make the check, go ahead.
DC 20, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's 29 on that check.
Woo!
Right, Sharks, you retrieve your lock-picking kit. Did you decide that it was in your mouth, or what?
Yeah.
Do you want to describe you getting the lock pick?
I kind of like cough a little bit, and there's a lockpick in my mouth, and I put the lockpick in, and then I wiggle my head around a bit.
And as you wiggle your head around a bit, the lock falls down to the ground. As you hear a creak, the door opening up to let you all inside.
Once she does get inside, she's going to shout. She is... Oh, I don't have bullhorn. Holy shit, I'm surprised. She is going to shout, "In here! Shelter!" And then she's gonna go in.
So,
Wayfinders are going to do the same thing and also like try to gesture to people to try to go inside with them.
Wayfinder, you're staying outside to do this?
Yes, slightly in the door. In the. I'm assuming there's an archway in the arch.
Oh, are you staying behind, or are you just like taking a second to do it and then go in?
He's going to take like a good, like probably a minute or two to try to get people, but then after a while,
Bro,
like,
no, she's gonna pull you in. No, she's pulling you in because there was lightning that zapped people away. You can't fuck around.
he's under an archway.
It's just an automaton. Don't worry about it.
No,
Soul
I'm
is,
pulling you in.
Soul is not as altruistic. He is in there.
So, hold on. Wayfinder, are you going to resist being pulled in?
Sadly, yes.
Okay, so
You're very lucky that my armor makes me have a little bit less athletics.
I'm going to ask you. So Soul has stated they are going inside.
Yes.
Robert is also going inside. Yes.
Yes. He's the lightning
Onslaught.
rod. He's going inside.
Go ahead.
Onslaught, are you going in or out?
I was gonna go in, but I came in last, so it was probably gonna be a question of me shoving Wayfinder through the hole so that I can get in, because they're in the way, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, because they're in the way.
Okay, if that's the case, Dog, where are you going?
He'll go in. He's the first one, so
Okay.
he'll kind of stand close to the doorway inside.
The whole way.
So many private roles.
All right. So, Soul and Shark, you head inside the stewards with only a few other people off the streets. The yelling is too loud for too many to hear, and so many are panicked that they don't even stop to see what your companions are screaming. However, a few do join you down there. Velica, as you start to wrestle with Wayfinder to try to drag them in, with Onslaught on their way, the three of you see the crackling red energy erupt around you as it starts to build up. And you can feel your skin crawl and your stomachs churn. Wayfinder, even you feel as if something's twisting and bending inside of you. You feel wrong. I need the three of you to, at this point, give me a reflex save. The reflex save will be DC 21.
Blind? Or no blind?
It is no blind.
Okay. I'm gonna hero point that. That seems like a hero point thing, right? God.
Maybe.
It is your decision. Okay.
There you go.
A little bit better.
A little bit.
Oh, is the way. Brr, brr, brr.
Onslaught too?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. No.
Can I flavor it?
Sure.
I'm gonna have Velica specifically push him out of the way.
I'm fine with this.
I just need to double check something real quick.
With these roles, you'd have thought that Onslaught has dealt with sky wizards before.
The aliens are attacking.
That's a lot.
Velica and Onslaught.
Aye.
You. So. You two, along with four other people that were rushing down the steps, all are caught in the static discharge and disappear. Wayfinder, the last thing you see is Velica, Onslaught, and those other people disappearing as you're pushed through the threshold into the sewers.
I didn't even get to finish my battle poem.
Can me and I can't remember, Soul see this happen?
You two can also see it, yes. You all are inside the safety of the sewers now.
Soul will just kind of scream out, Velica, no!
Where'd she go?
We need to leave now.
Yes, get inside. The both of you, come on. And he's gonna usher Wayfinder and in Sharps deeper inside.
But we gotta go get her.
I'm so sorry, Sharps.
We gotta go get both of them.
Wayfinder will attempt to pick up sharps to keep moving.
Sharps will resist.
Oh no.
So, if at this point, actually, I will just say it because you all notice the goblins are also gone.
Oh,
Goblins, no.
I'm pulling something up. Okay.
darkness.
My old friend.
So dark, even dark vision doesn't work.
There you go. You're there now. Heading through. Yes?
I was attempting to pick up Sharp because they were not moving. Because they were asking where Velica was.
Ah, yes.
But they were resisting. Do we roll for that specifically?
Yes, you would. My apologies. I was trying to get this
No,
set
you're
up.
good.
So,
Can Soul help with the
No.
taking sharps along?
no. You have to have at least one free hand or have your target grappled or restrained. You attempt to grab a creature with your free hand. Attempt an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll athletics.
That one. No.
Yeah, no, you guys can resolve how that goes.
Too slip.
Too slippy little dog.
Christy, did you black out Velica?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Ribbon, how do you want to flavor it if you want?
When you try to pick them up, they just kind of jump out of your hands.
Can Soul try to grab since he couldn't help?
Athletics.
Oh!
Oh, that was Robert.
Robot grabs her.
Well, Robert grabs her.
Yeah, okay.
You see, they just struggle a whole bunch, even in their grasp. We gotta go get her.
I'm so sorry, Sharps. She's gone. And she
Gone
wants you to
where?
live.
Where is she gone?
Let's go. I'm so
We
sorry.
need to find out. Let's just keep moving.
He keeps moving with Robert.
And we're going to move forward. I guess Wayfinder would be in front.
You make your way through the sewer. You see that this particular passage has been dried up.
This particular what?
This particular passage has been dried up. There
Oh.
is No sewage.
That's nice, at least.
But we're going to get through this, Sharps.
Yeah, but what about them?
This storm got them.
Alright, there are 2 ways. I'm gonna check down here first.
And as you get there, the ceiling begins to rumble. As it is ripped off above you, as it begins to float into the air. I need, I suppose, the 4 of you to make me a reflex save. DC 21.
DC 21.
Can I make a reflex save if I'm grappled?
That is a question, isn't it?
I fail. I have no hero points.
Can
GG, boys.
No,
Good.
you cannot.
can Robert body block?
No, Robert has to pass.
Roll for Robert.
It's Soul. And
Soul was the
Robert.
last one.
That is so fortunate.
Soul deserves it.
Oh, Soul and Robert. And Sharp.
Only by proxy.
As the roof of... Oh, hold on. Having a problem here. As the roof is ripped off, Wayfinder, you feel that feeling once more as your insides are twisted. And then, Soul and Sharps, you watch as Wayfinder is lifted into the air and the static charge begins to build. You
No,
all have
no.
time to do one thing.
If there's any anything fallen, anything still there to seek shelter under, if there's not, he's just running and looking for somewhere to hide. That Sharp's still in tow, just as fast as he
Sharp.
can.
Sharp will try once again to escape.
All right.
What do I roll? If I roll.
Some kind of opposing check with Robert.
I believe it's something with their DC safe. If I remember
Yes,
correctly.
it is. So, go ahead and I need you to attempt an unarmed attack.
Oh!
Yeah, so Sharps, you're gonna How would you like to break free from Robert?
Bite a finger.
He has no fingers.
Bite a hand.
Okay, so if this is okay with you, Soul, I'm going to say that Sharps bites Robert's hand, and Robert will lift Sharp up to look at them, like, "Why are you doing this, small dog?"
We're being rescued. Do not resist.
Stop resisting punches.
So you are now free of the grapple, Sharp. What would you like to do? I will let you move someplace. If you want to try to jump up the Wayfinder, I will let you do that.
I will try to jump to Wayfinder.
Okay.
Acrobatics?
No.
No.
Reflex?
So I need you to make a athletics check.
Oof.
So either way, you will be able to, because of your speed and everything, you will be able to leap up to Wayfinder. And as you do, as you leap up into the air from Robert to Wayfinder, that static charge once more fires off. Let me roll.
A reflex?
Yes.
I think he's. Yeah. Ooh.
Also, Kelt, if you could you assign like a little watcher thing so I can see what's going on?
Oh yeah, I am so sorry. I forgot about that.
It's okay. I realized it too late.
You are invisible, but you can see everything.
Oh, can't really see anything but the map, but
Oh.
thank you.
Everyone can see you, so don't run around.
Oh my god, the ghost of Belica.
Yes.
Gosh darn it.
This'll work.
So, Wayfinder, you are gone as the static discharges. And Sharps, you feel wrong. It feels like something's missing inside of you as you fall to the ground. Everything looks wrong. Everything looks like it shouldn't be here. Like you shouldn't be here.
I'm loving the ambient white noise, by the way. Very nice.
Yeah. But you are now gone, Wayfinder. And you all see the bits of the ceiling disappear as well. The sharp falls onto the ground. Soul!
Wait, is Sharp still there?
Sharp's still there.
Okay. Can Soul just kind of run and scoop Sharps up off the ground?
Sharps, do you resist?
No, they're they're wigging out.
Okay.
Yes, we have to. And so Soul's just gonna like pick up Sharps himself and keep running. Say, we have to live. We have to live.
Oh, what's
in-
happening? Something's wrong.
Sharps, you're still here. It's going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Okay. Okay.
What's wrong? I don't like it.
And he's just gonna keep running.
And as you run, bits of the ceiling begin to fly into the air behind you.
Why? I finally was alone. Why? He's just gonna keep running. If he can.
I mean, I haven't stopped you, so you can keep moving.
We're going to make it through this.
I don't feel very good. I don't think we're supposed to be here.
We're going to survive. It's going to be okay, Sharps. I'm going
And as
to...
you get right there, you can see a large room. With people inside of it, moving around. They all wear black and have masks over their face. Metal masks. Featureless. Jet black. And they all speak in a language you don't understand. And as you're rushing towards the room, you hear a gruff voice from behind you. And then the both of you black out. Okay, we're going to move over to Velica and Onslaught. Give me a moment.
You know, there was a part of me that was wondering, oh shit, wait, did I actually just die? Die?
Can you imagine?
I would have been so sad. I would have made a longer speech.
No, it's more realistic that it happens like that.
To be honest, yeah, and it's actually so much sadder.
Shorter speeches are better for dying.
Well, I would have said something, but you know.
Means I can get on with it.
Get on with it.
Get on with
Get
it.
on with death.
Get on with it.
Also, the effect with us being all red and like actually having like ghostly faces appear when we're talking was completely unintentional, but it looks so good.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
I disagree.
I did. By the way, I actually didn't think that Wayfinder thing behind would have this such a catastrophic effect for a little.
Yep. I knew it did. A minute's too long.
Yeah, this is fine. So, Velica and Onslaught.
What do you want?
You both feel yourselves being propelled forward through nothingness.
Does it feel
You-
the same as when I died the first time?
No,
Worse?
worse. As you fly, you feel that same feeling that something terribly wrong is happening to you. And then scenes begin to flash before your eyes. Scenes of unspeakable evil and destruction, death, pain. And it goes on forever. And then you feel cold air blast against your face as you both land face first in cold, fluffy white snow with a blue sky overhead. Everything smells crisp and clean, but you are so very cold.
Is it a natural kind of cold?
Yes.
This. Are you alive?
Onslaught,
Mm-hmm.
you understand them now.
No. Yes.
Wait, did you just speak common?
The expression on Onslaught's face, despite never really changing because he has a giant piece of carapace on his face, his mouth kind of warbles a moment. The lips. No.
You are. I understand you.
He's gonna point. He's gonna point back at you and say, "No, you're speaking." Wait.
Mwangi.
That's your own language.
Mwangi.
Why are you saying Mwangi?
That's your language. The language
No,
that you're
no,
speaking.
no. He said wait because he realized, wait, why do I understand her and vice versa? That's what he meant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Keep going.
If he could squint, he would.
This doesn't make sense.
Ah, I see what's happened. We died. Finally.
No, we didn't die. I know what
Ah.
dying feels like. This wasn't death. We need shelter. We need... Where even are we?
I look to the sky and see if there's any, like, smoke.
You see clear blue skies.
Shit.
This is just like Fortnite.
I was raised in a room all my life. Food delivered to me. I don't know how to survive in the woods. Not in winter. We need to find shelter. I don't know how. Do you know how?
Onslaught's going to stop them from wandering, just like hand on shoulder.
She's clearly trembling.
I'm from the jungles. It's fine. I mean, it's a little colder than usual.
If we're in this cold, we're going to die. Do you know how to make a shelter?
I think we're gonna have to find one.
I'm just gonna have to trust you on that.
Okay.
Belka, Onslaught,
Hmm.
give me a reflex save.
Mother bitch.
What if I wasn't
Time
fast?
to get teleported again.
What if I wasn't fast enough?
Oh my god.
Are they gonna drop on us?
Yeah, you're both not fast enough. Above you, there's a flash of light momentarily, and then before you could react, a wayfinder has collapsed on both of you. Wayfinder.
She squishes, like her anatomy just completely unfurls and it makes a horrible, like,
He's-
crunching sound.
He's very heavy, so okay.
Wayfinder, you will have experienced the same exact thing as them as you were teleported.
Onslaught is going to commit shove off of him.
on Civilica, apparently. Okay.
No, I think
of us, so.
the damage is already done there, buddy.
What? What?
Shove.
Ow. Ow.
He looks down and sees. I'm assuming she's like a pile of tentacles.
She was pancaked under you.
Oh, I'm sorry. And he rolls into the snow. What the hell was that?
Good question. I've never read about it in any book, so it shouldn't exist, right? That's how that works. Books are supposed to explain the world.
Explain the known world, yes.
What the fuck? At least it wasn't a disintegration beam.
That is fair. That is. God.
I thought I
Yeah,
was
that
just
is
going
fair.
to die again. I think that would have been preferable. Dying felt way, way better compared to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay. And you hurt. As you
As he
You
goes
mean when you
around to look
fell
at
on
both of you.
me?
Onslaught just points down at them. I think you broke it.
Is she actually hurt?
Not in a way that you need to use mechanically, but perhaps a couple of I see boo-boos, yes.
He will try his best to help her up and everything.
I'm fine enough to move. We need to find shelter. But you landed directly on top of us. Does that mean that we should look up?
She
As you look up,
I knew it!
you see,
Can they all land on the
and actually, all four of the goblins appear and land on top of Bellica as they're screaming and flailing.
She's
And
actually
they hit Bellica
like
one after
clutches.
another, like bam, 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 bam.
Down she goes again. There's little chiclets, just like swirling around her head.
comedic, Looney Tunes hit by a mallet?
Yep.
And they all scramble off and start looking around. Where are we?
I don't.
That's a good question.
We don't know.
Oh.
There's gonna be more. She does.
Also,
She covers
the
her
location
head.
You should step out of that.
I have a feeling no matter where I go, they're going to land on my head again.
After you move, Robert immediately lands right where you had been standing.
She just pauses for a moment, and she hugs Wayfinder. Then she steps back even more.
And Soul and Sharp, you both land right next to
Are we
Wayfinder.
still passed out?
You are now awake.
Did we experience the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
However, you both do remember those last things you saw and heard.
Soul stands up.
Sharp. Panic!
I
I have good news. You're not dead.
You're okay.
He's got tears in his eyes, and he's just like, you're all still here.
Sharp is gonna hide
Yes.
in the tree.
Better question is here. Where is here?
Ugh.
Yeah, before he had told you he was not okay with physical contact, but this time he doesn't even hesitate. He hugs you back.
It's just a certain vibe, you know.
Wayfinder will hug both of you separately.
He
He's not letting go.
reciprocates.
You're getting in the hug pile. Sorry.
I thought I was alone again.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say about all of that. I'm not done processing, but we seem to be alive.
Okay.
If you want some good news, dying is nowhere close to as bad as that. But we should probably try and not die first. It's being
Yes.
cold.
It's not the time to
Also,
fall apart.
He
Where
can
are we?
understand Onslaught now, and he can understand us. And he's actually... You're really
Oh.
nice, by the way.
Ah!
We need... Onslaught knows how to find shelter. We should follow him.
All right.
If I speak in my more native language, like of my people, do you think it'll accent differently?
You check.
I bet you it will. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I'm great and powerful.
Come
That's
here.
just how it is.
It's interesting to be able to talk to you for real for the first time.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's kind of cold.
We gotta find shelter.
She just gently scoops up baby boy.
So, you may roll survival if you like, Onslaught.
Ah, yes.
Who actually has the highest survival?
Probably him.
That's a good question.
When I make characters, I usually put something in survival, but we'll see. Oh, I have it.
15.
Robert's got +5.
Robert, find shelter.
Why the fuck does Robert know how to survive? What the
He's a
hell?
robot. He's got an encyclopedia.
I took a
Nah.
modification on him that gave him proficiency in survival.
It's so silly. I'll take it.
After searching for some time, you all find a... Oh, let me drag
Is
you
it
out here.
is it an abandoned castle in the middle of a swamp?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
God, I wish. That would have been so sick.
An abandoned prison complex.
Yes.
We go inside and like illusions of guards show up and they all serve.
Yeah.
You all find a cave nearby. It is a shallow one, but it is obviously unused. No animals have lived in it for some time.
But there are signs that animals may have once been there.
A long time ago.
Are there any animals here?
It seems like there may have been animals at one point. So wherever we are, there's life besides plants.
Hell, are there even sounds of birds right now?
Where you are? No.
Have
Lovely.
we seen it? So we've seen no signs of even like squirrels or anything. Like
You have...
physical.
There are physical signs that animals have been in this area. However, you have not seen them physically.
All right.
Yeah, that's not good.
You have seen tracks. You have seen, and they've been tracks of traditionally mountainous regions. You see some
Cougars.
You do see some feline prints. You do see some dog-like prints. You see
knew-
some hoof prints.
I knew Vivino was in the vicinity.
Oh, now that we have found shelter, I have to say, whatever did this to us, I think I saw people involved at the end of it.
Wait, what?
The last thing that I saw, myself and Robert and Sharps was injured. Under in the sewers, there were all these black-robed people with metal masks, speaking in a language I did not understand. And there was a gruff voice behind me, and then I was here.
It must have been Wilhelm.
Some sort of cult. Bringing the end of the world or something.
He
like
used
that.
that silver piece to hire cultists.
Maybe it wasn't actually everywhere. It was just in a very large area, and they're just doing that there.
I knew he had ulterior motives for acting as my hype man.
I don't think it was actually your hype man.
What? What are you talking about? He took a silver piece, disappeared for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden there's a dark cult? It all adds up. Listen, Onslaught's not known for his investigative.
I'm glad that at least one of us can make really good jokes at times like this because I kind of needed the lightheartedness.
Now that I think about it, I did see the man that knocked me out. I think at least. An old man in a business suit with a monocle and a large white beard and a pipe.
It was one of Sharp's spurned business associates then.
My finder will go in his pack and take out his tiny notebook, and you'll see him writing as you're talking.
He had a scar over his left eye. His pupil seemed to have been damaged beyond seeing. His good eye had the monocle.
She
Okay.
she checks her pack. Does she still have all of her belongings?
You have everything you had on you.
She starts
Okay.
scribbling down the appearance to the best of her ability.
He's gonna stand next to Wayfinder, lean in, and start giving them like potential names for this evil person. Nigel.
Well, Nigels usually are very conniving, but also kind of sleepy.
I'm feeling a Nigel would be his.
He did look rather like someone who would be called Nigel.
Very well.
And under the description, you see Nigel ? Underlined.
When we go asking for him, have you seen anybody who would vaguely look like somebody whose name's Nigel?
I want that to work
I'm
so
actually
bad.
putting it in the backs. I'm actually putting it in the notes I'm writing down.
I'm also writing it down in my notes.
we come upon him and he's like, "Yeah, I should have known it was you." And then Onslaught is just like, "How are you speaking my native language?"
He just comes up and is like, smashing.
Oh
He just actually we do a boss fight and he like knocks fucking over Ranger, your character's over and goes smash.
no! Smashing. Onslaught, no. I still need to figure out if the Galoma language has any accenting or not.
You could always, the way I always do that with foreign things is I look up the inspiration that they had for it, if they had like real life inspiration, and then try to do that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like I'm gonna pull off a sub-Saharan African accent.
All right, guys, lock it
I
up.
don't think that's gonna go over well.
Is it cold in the cave still?
Yes. Did you guys start a fire?
No, I was going to basically see if we needed to.
Yes.
Look in my packs to see if I have what I need for that. I have a fire starting kit, so I lay out my bedroll.
Yes, start a fire in a cave.
Oh, I have some flint and steel.
I also have flint and steel. We can.
Oh no, never mind. I do have flint and steel. I'm a little bit silly.
We have to go gather fire.
Yes, and
Okay, Onslaught's gonna go get stuff.
I'm not sure of the logistics of it, but I imagine if we light a fire in the cave, the smoke's gonna pool in the cave, though, right?
If you put it like over here,
Kel,
like you just
Yes.
literally put the fire right there, and then the.
I would like to collect fire-making equipment such as wood and leaves.
How much wood and leaves are you collecting?
Enough to last a fire circle for half of a night.
Half of a night.
Yes,
Half of
because
a night.
that's generally how much you put in a single, and then
Oh.
midway
then
through
you
the
get
night.
up and then you change it.
Yeah,
again.
and then
Okay,
midway
yeah,
through
yeah.
somebody. Yes, yeah. That is how you. Listen, I live in Canada. We learn things. Yeah.
Is his orange water lily still alive?
Yes.
I guess we turned in the copper keys to our inn rooms. I should mark that off.
Wait, Christy, was Velika drawing the description? Is that
It
what?
was, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it just going to be like the most stereotypical British businessman?
Hmm?
The sketch.
She is just following the description as best as she can. Kelt, I'm trying so hard not to metagame.
He can like look
Go
over
ahead.
and just be like, no, his hair was a little more frilly and curved up in places. And,
Hold on,
you know,
I'm
it's
gonna-
slicked back on top and things like that.
Yeah,
Christy,
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna send you something.
Also, if you can make another one of those so I can put it in my notebook, that would be nice.
You just hand me your notebook. I can make one that fits in your borders.
Oh, okay.
And
He
I'll-
hands you his notebook. You hold it, and it'll feel a lot heavier, and you'll see like pages sticking out like little things. It's a very well used notebook.
And I'll ping you for it, Shaggy. There you go. I think that's our guy. I think that's our MO.
You can just have it, Christy. I just sent it to you.
No, I remember what he looks like perfectly. It's this motherfucking guy. I know who he is. I know your lore.
But I already came up with a better one. No.
Onslaught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, during the time you spend outside in the cold, collecting what you need for a fire, it is so bone-chillingly cold as you do your best to prevent yourself from becoming frostbitten. However, you will take 3 damage.
You didn't give me a survival check.
Yeah, it's not a survival check thing. Go ahead and take 3 damage.
I don't wanna.
Okay.
Christy, can you send me that picture too, so I can put it in my notes,
Cool.
if that's okay?
I can't believe that I even sent you a picture in DMs, and it perfectly matches the description, but instead you take whatever Kelt is sending you. I don't understand. Christy,
Look, man. Look, man.
Don't you remember the villain from Teen Titans?
I do.
And his whole MO was he's
I do.
British.
I know.
All right, guys. All right.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for things to progress.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And by time Onslaught comes back with the firewood and the kindling, everything else needed, Villica, you finish your sketch.
Does this look accurate?
Yes, actually. It looks just like him.
Perfect.
She will do a duplicate sketch for Wayfinder in his notebook.
Oh, and he'll also describe the shape of the metal masks.
She'll actually spend time drawing those as well.
I wonder why you're alive.
I wonder why any of us are alive right now, or
No.
what even happened.
You particularly.
Yes, they caught you.
They caught you. This guy knocked you out. And you're here, alive.
Maybe the goal was for us to be here, everyone to be here. It wasn't to kill or disintegrate us, we worried.
Or they didn't think that they could do anything.
Or perhaps he's working with them.
Well, we've pretty much already established. Wait, oh, you mean? I don't think that they would be giving us this information if they were.
I will provide what the mask looks like and
Unless that's misinformation.
the voice chat.
Oh god, that is not terrifying at all.
That is a scary mask.
That is a scary mask.
Wait, what is? Huh?
It's in a voice chat for this channel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this. Why?
Where are the nose holes?
They don't need nose hole.
Oh no!
It's like that meme. I don't know why I'm here. I only know that I must blink.
Oh god, it's a necromancer, isn't it? They're all actually undead. That's why they don't need nose holes. They don't breathe.
That was my go-to thought.
I cannot theorize.
I'm sorry that you're locked out of this.
It's okay.
I will be stepping away for 10 to 15 minutes. Please continue.
I mean, we're halfway through, so it's Onslaught's just gonna keep building a fire.
Gonna be okay.
I don't think so.
So,
Yes.
was the robed individuals in a particular configuration? Were they in a circle, or are they just milling about?
I only saw them for a brief moment. There was a pool of water, and they were walking near it. I do not recall any particular pattern to their placement.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You see him writing down more notes.
You might want to make a note of the fact that we, for some reason, can understand Onslaught and he can understand us. So,
That is falling under the whatever we are. No, it's not the whatever this cult is.
I mean, I would probably leave everything. How do I put this? We don't know if it's because of the place or if it's because of the people or if we're even on the same plane anymore.
They're an advanced cult of linguistic scientists.
No,
They were testing
yeah.
out their spell to bring people together.
What's a plane?
They called it the Babel Bomb.
A plane is like. Okay, so like this is the material plane.
I hate how clever that
What's
joke
the
was,
material
Sage.
plane?
Everybody just skipped over it.
It's funnier when you do.
This is a material plane. There's like the afterlife, and that's a different plane. There's like the gods' realms, which are their own different planes. There's like the elemental planes. It's basically like a different world, but with different rules, and the world looks different. Like the elemental planes look like the elements, like a water
Oh,
world, a
that
fire
means-
world.
Yes,
I don't know what that means.
there's also a lot of other different planes, if I remember correctly. But to answer your question, though, I usually segment the notes into different subjects and then add notations that they're connected to each other. So, for instance, in here, place where we are will be connected to cult, question mark.
Ah. I'm sorry if you don't understand. I'm not sure if I'd be able to explain this in one sitting.
I don't understand any of this.
I don't think any of us do, and I'm just compartmentalizing.
I don't know what that word means.
It means that you don't know how there is so much stress that you're just trying to get everything done and survive through it before you feel anything.
Yes.
I don't
It's
know.
another word for it is called work mode.
Don't know how to do that.
That's okay. You don't have to. Just focus on getting warm, okay?
Mm,
The important thing is that we're all still alive and we're all still together.
we are now.
She sits down next to Sharps. Well, there's plant life, which means that we can eat.
Mm,
If it doesn't also have a language bomb.
I don't think it'll have a language bomb. But
The trees are whispering.
are they actually?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, anything's on the table right now, you know.
If any of you actually do see any unusual plant life or animals, please let me know.
Well, and also don't touch it or eat it until we figure out it's even safe.
That too. That is good.
Onslaught glances down at all of the firewood he gathered.
I was just about to say, Onslaught did just gather a lot of wood, so at least
No,
now
not.
that works as
I'm
normal.
not saying don't touch any plants. I'm saying don't touch ones you don't know. Like if there are ones that look weird.
Onslaught is still staring down. I've
How
never
do you know the difference between a weird plant and a regular plant?
Do you recognize the plants?
I don't know any plants.
That's alright, we know some plants. We can tell you if it's weird.
Yes. Also, you could extend this to other things like you would know different business strategies, correct?
Mm-hmm.
When there's one you don't know that you can categorize that as weird or odd.
I don't even know I know business.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's another mystery.
I understand. I felt the same way.
In their past life, they were.
I don't know anything, and now everything has changed again.
It's alright. It means...
It's not alright.
No, you're right, it's not.
I think it's okay to acknowledge that things aren't okay right now.
The sky exploded.
I didn't know that red thunder was a thing that could happen. But also, it was sucking up buildings up. I don't understand.
Neither do I. I'm in the same boat.
Oh.
I
I tried to
especially
get
don't
Velika,
understand.
and I couldn't get Velika. I tried to get Wayfinder, and I couldn't get him either. And then it felt really weird. And now everything feels weird.
We still feel weird?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. This is just like he feels weird in general.
No, you do not still feel weird physically.
This, whatever feeling we went through before, at least for me, it's gone now.
It is also gone for me.
I'm sorry for grabbing you before Sharps. I just hope to keep you safe and what little I knew how to.
I am also concur with no, sorry. So
I got you out. That was the goal, so I did it.
I'm sorry that you got caught first. I was trying to get people in.
Well, the good news is at least this time it didn't. She sort of glances around. I don't think there was anything that we could have done to prevent it from happening. So,
No.
next time, don't let me die. Trying
Well,
to
it's
save
kind of
you.
my job.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
I know.
Because I do it again, you know. For any of you.
Wayfinder nods. He's still writing in his notebook.
I don't like today.
I don't either. I had a plan. You want to know something? But I have never,
really had a plan and always run it flying by the seat of my dress pants. And for the once, I thought, you know what? I think I'm finally figuring this stuff out. And then the sky. Oh. But at the very least, by whatever benevolence,
He pauses.
maybe God, who did this, kept us together at least. I don't know why we were. Because that's a little weird too when you think about it.
She scratches the back of her neck.
Where's the rest of the civilians? Where are the animals? Why are we alone?
Or the buildings.
Well, we could have just been dropped into a forest.
No, I
Oh,
meant the
you mean the
buildings.
actually, yeah, where are the buildings?
Where's the other people?
Where's yeah.
As much as I want to know the answers, we'll have to wait and see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. All we can do right now is categorize what we do know and take one step at a time.
Is there like a storm going on outside, Kel?
Clear blue skies.
Clear blue skies, and we're getting cold damage for being outside? Shit.
It is very cold.
Are any of the plants that we passed by on the way here, are they of a recognizable variety?
Wait. Actually,
Yes.
Velka. Yes, Celsius. Velka. The stone.
Oh, no, I have to wait a week.
Ah!
It's
I
probably
forgot
been a
about. No, it hasn't.
It's probably been a week. You don't know how fast.
To be
time
fair, we
moves.
don't know if you're transported forward or backward. But yes.
Okay. Oh. Need to make a game plan. We will probably freeze to death if we stay here. But,
She glances over at Wayfinder and Robert.
do you guys actually feel the cold? Do you get hurt by the cold?
That is a good question. I know that I get diseases and things like a normal person. I do not know if I get hypothermia, though.
You will take cold damage just like anyone else from the environment.
Brett.
Or Robert?
Robert would be in the same boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
imagine
probably,
his
probably,
ears would
yeah.
ice up or something.
Okay.
yeah.
So, this is what... fuck.
Were the plants that we passed by, I imagine different countries have different local plant life. Maybe somewhere that Sol was earlier in his life is like, oh, I recognize these plants from this place. Or are they just
Well,
kind
where
of
have you been?
He has been to, hold on, let me get his backstory. Forget the name of it offhand.
Oh, if this the places from
Varisia.
your no, if this the places from your backstory, then no.
Kel, if we carry a torch, will we prevent damage?
No, not really.
This is not Don't Start.
Okay. Here's a problem.
Actually, was there any edible, like, berries or plants that we had seen on the way over?
Yeah, you passed some berries. They look like you could eat them.
Okay. So, here's the thing. We could camp out in this cave for the entire winter, waiting for animals. And then when we see animals, we can make pelts to make warmer clothes.
I do have this extra set of padded armor. It should be some insulation.
Hmm. I don't know if it would provide insulation. Glances at DM.
No, not really. Not mechanically. No.
No, okay.
Mechanically, no.
So
Kel, mechanically speaking, if there were animals and we harvested them and we made like fluffy armor, winter armors, I'm pretty sure there is a winter armor, isn't there?
Yeah, there's winter clothing.
Yeah, and that would prevent the damage, right?
Yep.
So we need to find animals. We need to make winter clothing for us all.
Yes.
We can't go out for long. So maybe we should set up traps. But also there haven't been animals here and we don't know if animals will come back. So here's the situation in full. We're gonna have to stall until either the cold goes away or until we can deal with the cold. We don't know if animals will come back. We have at least berries we can eat. And also whatever rations we have left over. I have,
It would be better if I helped gather because I do not need to eat to survive.
well, we should all take turns gathering in general because we don't want to, have someone freeze to death.
I don't know that we can make traps because you need the snare crafter's feet, and I don't have that.
Okay. So then we might just have to hunt the old-fashioned way if we ever see animals.
Everybody's trying to invent new ways to hunt, but I already have all the survival skill.
Oh, wait, you know how to... Oh, that's right, you said you lived in a jungle.
Bruh.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure it out. But, okay, so that's good. We have a survivor expert here.
And I had to fend for myself for many years, and Robert was there to help me.
I'm sorry to say that I am quite useless in this regard, but I will help in whatever way you guys direct me to.
Under.
Like, maybe I can help you guys suggest you how to make you use your cloth in effective ways. Maybe.
I can
Also, if any of you go out and sustain cold too much, when you come back, I can treat you. So you can go back out quicker or less easier.
Right. And we also don't even know if we'll be able to find animals in order to make clothing. Whatever signs of animal life there is here, it was a long time ago. And we haven't seen any signs of life since we got here.
That's why I'm
Except
saying
for
it's a bit
plants.
of a stalling game between whether or not we find animals first or the winter ends.
I will point out again, you all have seen tracks.
Yes.
And the snow, I might add.
All right.
We might have to find the animals and follow them. Keep following the herds and different animals so we don't stay here all winter. We might have to move on, essentially, is what I'm saying, at some point.
All right.
We'd have to follow whatever fresh tracks we can find because we can't stay out long.
How long did it take for Onslaught to get 3 damage?
An hour.
An hour? Okay.
An hour, and I had him roll. Well, I rolled a d6.
Okay.
So, we should probably all go together. Let's go and see if we can hunt some animals.
I will suggest that if we all go together, it would significantly decrease our chance of finding animals because they would hear us moving as a group.
You're right. Okay. So Survivor Man should go out and get animals.
I might have to go with him because if he sustains damage, I can at least mitigate.
Just don't treat them out there because
Yes, I know.
yeah. Okay. You should pack food and rations and fire starter stuff where you go. If you don't already have it.
I have both food. I don't have food on me, but I have the fire starter kits. Everything.
I have 7 rations as well as a flint and steel. If someone needs to borrow it.
Do you have food on you, Onslaught?
I do.
How much?
He has 7 rations.
Okay, so we're all in the same boat. Good.
No, wait, sorry. 14 rations.
Oh. Maybe you should give
No.
him some of your extras.
It's 7 meals per single ration, right? Or
Each
I don't know.
ration should have 7 charges,
Okay.
which is a meal, which is a day. Because the rations assume 1 meal a day.
Yeah, so basically it's 7 days worth of food.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have 2 of those. So I have 14 days worth of food for one person.
If it makes any difference, Onslaught looks completely undisturbed externally as he lights the fire.
Well, it's because Onslaught's just so cool.
Yeah, no, he's so
Oh my God.
so amazing. There's nothing going on internally.
Nothing. No. He's just.
There's nothing to read. There's nothing
He's
to read
cool as
into.
a cucumber.
Mm-hmm. He's got that faceplate of steel.
Okay. Well, Onslaught doesn't look worried, so maybe he doesn't need the extra rations? How long until we should be worried and try and come get you?
Who knows how far away the animals are?
Yeah, but I'd rather them not die, so we should give them a timer.
Before dark.
Oh gosh, trying to find you at dark?
Where?
I said head back before dark. Yes.
Yeah. If he pokes his head out, where is the sun in the sky?
The sun in the sky is past its highest point.
So it's a little past noon.
As you say.
It looks like it's a little past noon.
3 hours then.
Very well.
Because I'd rather look for you while it's still daylight out. Reason being is that it gets cold as shit at night.
Or does it get colder at night? Or is it the same damage, Kel?
I don't know.
Oh, you bitch. Okay.
Onslaught, let me know when you're finished with the fire, and then we can head out.
The fire is done. By now, at least.
See you guys soon.
I would.
Maybe mark your way when you got snow.
I have also have chalk, so I can mark trees.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Wait, did they bring Onslaught along?
What?
What?
You're the one.
Savage, you're the survivor man.
Oh, okay. They wanted me to go hunt. Okay, yeah. Onslaught will
Yes.
go get him with the javelins. No worries.
That's why. That's why Wayfinder is joining you, because he doesn't need to eat and he needs to heal.
All right. Well, adios.
All 4 of the goblins shimmy over to this corner where the fire is.
Fire.
You know, we could wear goblin pelts. I'm just saying.
No.
Goblin skin shoes.
Yes.
While they're gone, can he and Robert forage immediately outside of the cave until it starts getting like dangerously cold, and run back inside to the fire for any plants they recognize that seem edible? while they are gone. If he gets too cold at any point, he'll run back in and warm up by the fire and then go back out. He's not going too far from the cave.
Because you were staying so close to the cave, I will say that I won't have you roll for it, but you're only able to produce one ration.
All right.
Not even a full ration, just like a single day's worth of food for someone.
Damn, that's pretty good though. Full day's work of food.
All right. How long does it take
So-
them to do that?
The entire time it takes them to get back.
Okay.
Yeah. Kel, while we're moving, Wayfinder will be trying to strategically mark trees with chalk in order to essentially mark their way,
Yes.
which way they're headed.
So, Onslaught, give me a survival check, please.
It's always so tiresome when you want something out of me.
I'll say it's a DC 17. Okay.
Onslaught!
Onslaught says
so
no to your
cool.
DC.
Onslaught's so cool. Cool as a cucumber.
He's totally got it.
He knows
Onslaught.
exactly what he's doing.
No luck.
Onslaught and Wayfinder. You go out into the woods. You find a fresh set of tracks. You head to the nearest tree and you see there's rubbings from an elk. Based on where it is on the tree and everything else, you track it, you stalk it.
Yes.
An Onslaught, the kill is clean. You bring down this beautiful big elk.
I'm just imagine Onslaught.
Two times bigger than yourself, and you're just.
Kel,
How would you like to bring this creature down?
I'm imagining Onslaught creeping up to it nice and slow. And
Yeah.
for a minute there, Wayfinder thinks that Onslaught's just gonna take it like in melee combat with his own fucking spear. And then as he lines up to charge, instead he just chucks the fucking javelin at like 300 miles an hour, and the elk's already on the ground. They're just like, what? Huh? He took that thing down like he would a jungle lizard, one of those giant boys.
Yeah, absolutely. And it goes down, and then starts to thrash on the ground. You think it's going to get back up, but it tires itself out and stops moving. You have acquired an elk.
Yeah.
How
And
long
it
has
is
it
a
been out?
heavy thing to take all the way back to the cave.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I've got a robot.
All right.
Yep, I actually have some strength score, so he's actually stronger than normal. But how long have we been out, Kel? Before we find out.
For days.
Oh my god.
I'm doing thinking.
Yeah, you're good. I was just, Fortnite dancing.
So I will say, yeah. You guys arrive a little after you were supposed to get back, and through the amount of time you have spent outside, you unfortunately will take 3d6.
Uh-huh.
Waiting for the prognosis.
You both will take
Oh.
10 damage
I don't really
exposure.
want to, but if I have to, I guess.
But you both will come in with a large elk. And you all know that this could feed everyone here for a week if you properly use everything.
Or we can use it as bait for wolves. Get their pelt.
We don't need everything for that.
Okay.
We can probably use this pelt as well.
That too.
She's just already sketching out plans for how to use the deer hide.
The goblins are walking around the cave, stacking up rocks in the corner.
She offers one of the painter's kits.
They're building the prison that will be here
Oh my
eventually.
When you build it, they will come.
This
You
is
actually see guard offer to let all the other ones play with the planer's kit first while he works.
a small injection because of what they said, Wayfinder. If this was Kenshi, the game, if we did build something, a bunch of people would start showing up asking to pay taxes.
Yes, that's how it works.
They just
How much fur would we be able to harvest from the deer, the elk, in order to make how many winter clothes?
Oh,
much
so you're
hide, yeah.
asking for the leather.
Yes.
I would say you could make one out of everything on the elk. You could make one winterized coat.
Okay, she's gonna make a design that specifically adheres towards Onslaught's build.
Or we could survive a week off of this food and then call our friend.
Well,
Or-
we should make the outfit regardless.
True. Not much else to do.
Onslaught.
yes.
I need to treat your cold injuries as well as mine.
Onslaught doesn't answer because he's too cool. He does look like he has the early stages of something that might turn into frostbite, though, so don't worry about it.
I mean, the good news is, Soul, is that me using it this way doesn't actually ruin anything for the meat. I'm just taking the skin. You wouldn't be able to eat this anyway.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Unless you like eating leather boots.
I'm not really that good at the crafting part, so if you could help me on that end.
Of course. I don't know if you want to use the standard crafting rules for this, and I don't know if you want to get super logistic into it. Like we would need salt and stuff to tan the hide and junk like that.
Did I say that you wanted me to? No, you don't. You don't need to. If I was going to be anal about that, I would have told you.
Okay.
Onslaught, be healed by 14.
Okay.
I want you to know, Savage, is that after she is done with this, you're gonna look like a goddamn Wendigo.
Okay.
Like with the deer antlers on like a headpiece and everything.
You know he's gonna like go out there and get fucking shot. So he's be like, oh shit, it's a forest spirit!
Yeah, probably, but
He's got a white mane, so it's gonna be like people will actually think it's a Wendigo.
yeah, I know.
And
That's why I'm saying that she's actually like leaning into that. She's leaning into it.
Oh no, the intimidation factor natural to his people.
It slowly begins to get dark out as the night encroaches upon the cave entrance.
So why isn't Robert watching the entrance? Like, I'm just saying.
Because he still gets full damage. But...
He still gets cold damage, yeah.
He also doesn't have dark vision.
I
Yeah,
do, though.
Yeah, but he could physically block the entrance.
Oh, that's what you mean, yeah.
Oh, he can, yeah. If you want him to, just
It's
like,
fucking
so-
his thing looks big enough.
Moving one more down.
There's a fucking steam tank in the doorway. There you go.
There you go. Fucking bouncer.
Bellica is gonna try and gently scoop knives, if they're okay with it.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Sharp will allow.
Try got us a 50.
Yep. Gently move them towards the fire, set them in their lap while they continue sketching out the design.
The closer to the fire Sharp is, the more kind of hesitant they seem.
Oh. She moves back and she just turns around so that she gets at least the lighting from the fire.
Sharp seems to feel more comfortable.
Okay, sorry about that. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't think fire is very good.
You need a little bit for the warmth, you know, but I can understand not wanting to be that close.
Uh-huh.
Want to draw something?
I don't know how to draw.
I can teach you.
Okay.
She takes out her painter's kit and what remains and sets it out, and in between designing she will show you how to mix colors and paint on the rock wall.
Sharps will put paintbrush in mouth.
Okay.
So it looks like we got a plan. We just keep doing this until everyone's covered. And then we can head out and look for civilization, if there is one. And there's the normal animals that we're used to, so in theory, there should
Do
be,
you
right?
want to try? Do you want to try to hunt for more pelts into everyone has winter clothing before we
Yes.
leave? Or
Yes, 100%.
okay,
Oh, what did you ask?
I said that it looks like we have a plan now, which is that we basically just keep doing this until everyone has pelts and everyone has winter clothing. And then we head out to look for civilization, because if the animals are still here and it's the same ones that we recognize, then in theory, maybe we were just teleported.
Yeah.
And it's still like the same everything that we're used to.
Yeah, that's fair. It's probably, if we are anywhere, one of the more northern countries.
And maybe it was just I don't know, maybe they just moved the whole city as like a part of like an invasion or something. I don't know.
But everybody else isn't here.
Yeah, well, I mean, teleportation spells usually aren't super accurate, so...
But all of us ended up in the same place.
Yeah, I don't know.
We
It
could
feels
be-
like maybe they actually do know what they're doing, and they just dropped a bunch of... I don't know. I think I need to stop thinking about this for a minute. It's...
We could be near Irisen or Realm of the Mammoth Lords or Lands of the Linorm Kings, somewhere northern, maybe.
could be, but it's all speculation until we find any evidence of this.
Hey, Onslaught, do you want your eyes, like, to have, like, boss protection over it, or would you rather it be just still out?
All 160 eyes.
Oh, you
She pauses.
have more eyes than I do.
Every red, dude. I've read the fucking. Oh, anyway. Every red dot in his hair is an eye. So
I know.
there's yeah.
I only have about
She pauses as she scratches her neck.
372 from what we learned, Wayfinder.
I only have the 4. He pulls his goggles down.
Ugh.
I don't know what eyes are.
Can you re-ask the question? My
Oh,
I'm sort of yeah.
it wasn't exactly a question. It was more so like a rhetorical. Perhaps there are other cities. Perhaps there's still a city nearby because there's still animals, and it's the same ones that we recognize. So maybe we actually aren't really far, or rather, we might still be on the same place. You know. Like it still might just, it might be home, just far from home.
I have never seen trees with pines on them.
I've seen elk. I haven't seen these trees, except in.
She pauses. Wait, have I seen these trees in storybooks before?
Yes.
I have definitely read about these trees before. I've seen them in books. This is still familiar, which is good. It's very good.
Yeah. As of right now, we just take the information that we know and then take new pieces of information one step at a time. Speculating wildly will just stress everyone.
Do you want, like, the hooves used in any way, Onslaught?
Yeah. He's just gonna kind of like cant his head towards them slightly.
Like, I could put them on, like, your knuckles, and it could be, like, extra punchy.
Or we could make adhesive.
He's gonna shake
or
his
I
head.
could make it for, like, the heel and make it look... Oh,
She just, like, starts, like, sketching very quickly.
Hand on face, looking down.
oh, you don't? You don't like that?
No, he's just not engaging with the conversation. He's like, whatever I get is whatever I get.
You don't like that idea?
Hooves.
Yeah. I like to make use of everything. Like, we could just carve them into something, too.
Double.
Or if nothing else, we could grind them into paste to help with the crafting process.
I
Ooh,
trust.
an adhesive.
I trust whatever you figure out.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna
She looks him up and down.
take advantage of what I've got here, then.
When are we getting attacked in the night, Kelt? When are the 5,000 wolves coming?
I think it is
the
time skipping.
5,000 wolves.
Huh?
You want 5,000 wolves?
I want the 5,000. I want this to be
What
the wild, the wild realm where the wolf god comes to wolf us.
Wow, what the fuck?
wolf
I'm right here.
comes to wolf us.
No, the real wolf god, not the
Wow.
robot larper. We need the real wolves.
The real wolves. Well, if you
Well,
give me a second.
Hell, would we be able to... I mean, assuming if nothing happens, then... Would we be able to just time skip, basically just repeating this process over and over until we got close for everybody?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I am also cool with it.
Everyone else? Does anyone else care?
That's
I'm good.
And no, I am not forgetting about the goblins, Kel. They are also getting close.
Yes.
I figured...
No. He was trying to kill them.
I will say, as you all begin to drift off for the night, outside, you see colors begin to float through the sky.
Huh?
God damn it, not again.
And going outside, you see colors just dancing gently through the sky.
An aurora?
Mm-hmm.
Like a fire spray in the sky.
Do we know what an aurora is?
Anyone who has some sort of like scientific or even magical base level would know what an aurora is. So all of you, except Sharp, would probably know.
Oh, but don't worry.
We
Sharp, this is part of nature. It's not like before.
Oh no, I didn't mean to pin that.
We are very far north.
No,
Okay.
glad I got to actually see one. That's another off the bucket list.
That is true. I didn't think I would.
She's just gonna sit down, take out an easel, and she is going to paint the shit out of this.
Thank you for the image and the inspiration, Shellen.
Okay, take 3d6 cold damage.
No.
And that's actually where we're going to end for tonight, because we're 30 minutes out from the usual end time, so we might as well just end it here.
Okay.
Actually, it's 39 minutes and 20 seconds.
Uh-huh.
So, next session, are we gonna be just jumping straight to the after we've crafted everything, or?
Yes, it's just going to assume that during your downtime, you have been collecting furs and everything else, and we're not going to roll for it. We're just narratively going to move the story along.
So you're saying that I have stream content of drawing each character in wolf pelts. I'm sorry, in all various pelts that we
Yes, yes.
Sick.
Yes.
Boots.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm just,
I
you're
fucking
so
love
lucky.
making clothing, so this is
You're
actually great.
You're so lucky that you got Onslaught.
Before
Honestly,
everything
yeah.
Actually,
breaks
are
down,
yes.
before everything breaks down, we're going to do the thing we always do.
No.
Yes, the thing you hate, Savage.
Oh no, my
You-
finger.
No, you don't. You don't even have to leave yet.
Specifically critiquing you, yeah, Kel?
Yeah, so three sustains, 3 improves.
Oh no,
Start
my
with
finger.
the top. Christy, go ahead. 3 sustains.
Wait,
3
no.
improves.
Remember last time? If I go, everyone just repeats what I say. I'm
All
going
right, we'll
last.
start at the bottom.
My-
Wolf, 3 sustain, 3 improve.
Sustains, your narrative descriptions are actually really good. I love your music choices. They actually created the suspense very well, especially when you did the white noise. The white noise is like,
I actually think that was a mic fizz. That was accidental, but I fucking loved it.
I thought that was somebody else. I wasn't sure.
No, that was
looking.
Kelton.
that was
No,
so
that is my
fucking good.
mic. It is my mic.
So
It
fucking,
sounded-
it was so fucking thematic, though.
I wasn't gonna like at the moment be like, no, that's my mic. So-
No, it was so good in the moment.
I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's some great white noise right there. I was taking the piss.
Other sustains. I like the realism of, like, basically the mechanics of how everything is working. I like that there are actual stakes, like taking cold damage and everything of that sort. So it feels like we actually have to strategize. I think that's it for me. Improve. God, I can't even think of anything because you've essentially plugged up everything I've ever said before. I guess improve for myself. I forgot about the circumstance bonus thing having to be done before the roll, so be for myself because I forgot about that.
So there's
I will-
nothing you think I can improve on.
As of right now, no. If I do think of something, I'll randomly message you.
All right.
Also, I just want to say this, Shaggy, you did a fantastic job with the fucking soul being distressed about people disappearing.
You know, that was so good.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Shaggy, 3 sustain, 3 improve.
Sustain, I thought it was cool as heck that he got a reward for passing the check so often, and that he could actually just kind of see some lore. That was awesome. A lot of DMs would just be like, you just fail now. You're gone.
Yeah. It made it
But,
feel a lot less pointless.
Yeah, we got to see Nigel, I guess.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did have
Nigel.
to do. You did have to do that thing where, like, if you don't want a player to succeed a check, you just don't have them roll for it. But you like gave a reward for getting to that point, and so that was awesome.
Yeah. I If you hadn't gotten to that point, you wouldn't have seen it. But you are right. That was kind of like okay, you've gotten to that point. Here's your reward for getting to that point. You get a lore tidbit, but we gotta go.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good one.
Also, inspiration for that entire situation, War of the Worlds, that entire scene. That's what I was thinking of when everyone burst into dust from the laser. Go ahead, go ahead, Shaggy, sir.
Oh, you're fine. And letting us kind of like RP it out instead of rushing us or pushing us along too much, letting us like kind of be freaked out about the situation and talk it out and settle down and be like, oh, okay, we gotta survive now. I appreciate that. And other sustains. I can't think of anything more. Improves. It did feel slightly forced. I don't know, the interaction with. Okay, you guys are gone for a week, but you guys can get me back. I can see why that was done. It just felt less immersive, I guess, because there are kind of reasons. But I don't know how to describe that.
I understand, but I'm actually going to cut in here in the respect of you just don't. I don't think you know the lore for that particular bit, so I'm not surprised that it feels that way.
I understand they're like super. They obviously pop there one day, and so they can pop somewhere else, and they knew that things were going down, so they got the F out. But
yeah,
but that's the only thing I can think of. I'm actually just kind of trying to grasp for improves because Kelt is a very.
I get you.
No, all I can say to that is it looks like it's a plot hole, but it is not. There is established lore as to why that happened the way it did.
Oh, I didn't say it was a plot hole. It just kind of, I don't know.
I think he's saying the way that it was like RP'd felt forced. Is that what you're saying, Shaggy?
A little bit. Like, but I don't know. I'm grasping at straws right now. You're great, Kelt. That's all I got.
All I can say to that is it will be explained in time if you guys find out. If not, then you won't find out.
All right.
Notice.
That is all I got.
Ribbon, 3 sustain, 3 improve.
My little goblin brain is very small. I thought that the theming and maps and scenery was really good. I really liked the use of effects and how it made it look very spooky. The only improve I can think of is it might have been neat if there was a way for you to add further ambient sound.
There is, however,
but I also know that can be difficult to find.
So the thing is with Foundry, everything that is played through the Foundry, I have to find a sound file and upload it for it.
Yeah, and then that's hard to do.
I have a lot of royalty-free music, but I don't have sound effects.
Yeah, those are harder to get.
So
but that's pretty much it. I don't really think there was anything bad with this episode. And I think everything that was done very well.
If you can find me, or if you know of some royalty-free sound,
I can look for a library.
Yeah, some sort of library, and I would be fine to do with that.
YouTube.
I do know there actually are.
I have to pop out though because I have to go cook dinner.
Okay,
bye.
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 You can convert YouTube videos to MP3s.
Alternatively, you can also use the new soundboard feature in Discord.
True! The soundboard feature in Discord would be really smart.
Yes. Actually, yes, you can actually do that.
I don't think you can talk over it.
Okay, let us check. I'm gonna quack right now. Quacking. Hello. Does
Yeah,
it
I
work?
heard the quack.
You
I heard the
can.
quack. But
So I can talk.
I'm just saying it's
And-
coming. It's gonna come over in the same
Yeah.
sound
Yeah,
channel.
so you just have to adjust the volume.
What I'm trying to say is that it'll if they're using a complex sound, like if they're having like a crowd being terrified, say for
Yeah.
that scene that we had, if they're playing that over their mic, it's not
for
gonna work well.
ambiance.
Yeah,
leave
but
that,
No.
leave
Ribbon was
that in
talking.
this. We're talking
Ribbon
about like
was-
So-
quack. And,
Ribbon
like,
was talking
Yes.
about ambience.
No.
No.
Well, because Kel has already been playing ambiance. Ambiance and sound and songs are different in sound rate.
Yes. No, Ribbon was talking about ambient noises that are not the music.
I thought she was talking about one-off sound effects like
That's
thunder.
why.
That's how I interpreted it too.
Me too.
We can discuss it with them because the point is moot. Because either way, I know that they want something like that. And if it's
Yeah.
ambiance, I can do ambiance. If it's sound bites,
I'm
I can
almost
do sound bites.
I'm almost certain that they meant ambience the way that they worded it initially, because they're talking about like the initial panic stuff.
Again, it doesn't matter because I can just re-clarify it with them. So, Savage, 3 sustains, 3 improves.
Oh my god. Okay, sustain DMing, and for improvement, stop asking me for 3 of each because it's not happening.
Okay, so I need 3 things you would like me to keep doing and 3
Oh.
things that you think I could improve
It's
on.
not possible.
Are you saying I'm the best DM in the entire world?
No.
Okay, then there's
I
gotta
am.
there's gotta be something there, buddy.
Oh my god. Fucking hell. You need to bow to my whims when I say that it was ambiance. You need to remember to add in the site tokens for people who aren't on scene.
That is true.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Actually, you could make a companion character, like a bird, if you want. That's like small, and then put it on the field,
Yes,
like
I could
the
do
other
that
observer.
with it.
Although, in fairness to you, if I had wanted to see, I probably would have spoken up.
I did. I just didn't. Say
Well,
anything.
you're streaming, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I could see the whole time.
Must be nice.
That.
Okay, you gave me one. You're off the hook.
No.
I know how hard that was
No,
for you.
I'm gonna keep going. And you need to stop asking me for 3 of each again.
Okay, alright.
Because it's not happening.
Apparently it isn't.
The light effects were awesome too.
You already got your
That's
turn.
true.
You already got your
Oh,
turn.
sorry.
You already got your turn.
If you were done.
No. Now it's Christy's turn.
Christy.
The lights were very good. I really liked how you set the scene. So obviously everyone in the party knows what's going on here, and
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it was really fucking fun as a viewer for not knowing what the fuck was happening, but it and still technically not knowing what's going on. But yeah, I really liked that. I liked the morbid imagery of the people getting zippy zapped. I liked the character opportunities that you provided for all of us, as well as letting us have moments to sink into it. Improves, I think you should probably kick people's butts for breaking immersion and breaking moments a little bit more. Probably keep us on task a little bit better. And let's see.
The locked door was worth it. What are you talking
Consult me if you need sound effects. That's the third one, because I'm pretty good at finding them alongside Ribbon, and I can splice them pretty well for you. Because like I'm just like imagining how much better that scene could have been if you had like a spliced horrible scream of people screaming, and then like the fucking sound
Yeah.
of them like getting zapped, and then just the complete and sheer silence afterwards. And I would have probably have like vomited in like the best way possible. You know what I mean?
I will say I do plan on coming down a lot harder on the out of character talk, because we did spend a significant portion of time today with out of character table talk, which is normally I'm fine with it, but we only have 3 hours.
Yeah, and
Between
especially
4
if
and
it's like a
7.
dramatic moment, I kind of want people to just actually be able to get through it all.
Starting next week, I won't be on the timer anymore because I'll be taking Friday nights off.
Sick.
Yeah, it takes me 2 weeks to adjust, so.
Well,
So
then we won't
we-
have as much of a problem. But still, the drama though,
Yeah.
I don't want to be taken out of the scene.
Yeah, I am still going to come down hard on the out of character talk.
I like
And-
the doors. I don't know if that's.
I don't know what I'm going to do, because I don't want to be disruptive in my disciplinary actions, but I also know that tabletop games are how people get together and have fun, so I don't want to come down on it completely. So I will try to figure out a way to do that.
To
but
balance it, yeah.
It is on the agenda of things to deal with.
You could just do like a fucking sound effect. Like a buzzer.
The fucking like sound equivalent of a freaking water bottle.
No,
It's
like
like,
you know
no.
the like sound, like the buzzer from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
You could do like I saw a kindergarten teacher be like waterfall, and all the students would go shh in response, and just make us do that.
That's so fucking funny.
That's also cute.
Wait, how many times would we have pressed the buzzer today? I wasn't.
A lot.
Quite a few.
A lot.
I was-
Four,
Quite a few.
4 or 5 times.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It might be actually closer to 6 or 7, but
I wasn't. Well, I'm not. I'm not as tuned in as I'd like to be, just because of how I'm still adjusting the sleep schedule.
yeah, I get you, bud. No one's mad, and it wasn't like it was just you either.
It was everyone. So
Yeah, no, even I was a little bit bad some places.
Yeah, I was too.
my usual thing is I just kind of let you guys get it out of your system, and then I'm like, okay, let's do it. But yeah. All right, I think we can call it here then. It's been a